Alright, so Cloud versus Mega Man. Not seen the best matchups in Smash 4. And we have a Mr. Fez joining us today.
We sure do. Back from the basement, and we're here to commentate this. Where are we now? Is this Winner's Semis?
This
Winner's
is
Course?
Losers Round 4.
Losers Round 4. Oh, boom. And it's off to a hell of a start with an early stock from Ruthless with the up B spike.
SeannyTee rather dropping down quickly here after all his talk of being the good man.
Oof. Be careful. Oh, wow. Gets lucky there. Could have been punished pretty hard for that one. It gets away with murder. Nice dodging the limit there.
So yeah, I've not really seen much of Ruthless play, to be honest. I know he's been attending events in like Edinburgh, Glasgow, doing pretty well, but I've not been watching the streams, you know.
I mean, to be honest, from the showing today, he had a good performance against Kerbo that I saw earlier on, and we've seen good things on that basis. And there we go, that's going to be a stock. Let's see if Shawnee can bring it back here after that early stock there. Nice, only 41% of course, basically an even game.
Cloud very good at just swatting through these projectiles. That sort of just does a lot of the work for him. That being said, I'm not sure how much experience Ruthless has with this matchup. We don't exactly have a lot of Mega Mans in the UK, or Scotland in general. So I think outside of Aberdeen, this is the only practice you're getting of the Mega Man matchup in Scotland.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Shawnee has been repping this character for many years, all the way through Smash 4, and all the way into this game as well. He does mess around with some others, but I mean, Mega Man is
the mainstay. This is the only one you'll see him play in tournaments for the most part. Occasionally get counterpicked, but not really. Things are looking pretty bad for Sean right now. Ruthless is holding a pretty solid lead here. Just sort of attacking on that percent and not really taking that much himself.
Absolutely, and has limit now. Sean having to be careful with every single thing he does until that limit disappears, or he wastes it on something just like that.
Yep.
Oh, and that's going to be a stock, and Sean, after taking the early stock, takes a spike of his own and now ahead.
What a reversal of fortune that was. Things are looking probably not great, and like I feel Sean could lose his stock pretty quickly here, and he was getting destroyed for the trial, but if he can keep this lead going, then he's in a really solid spot.
Absolutely, and Mega Man's big butt, keeping him alive there, keeping him safe. There we go, and now tacking on some extra damage for his trouble.
Oh, living there.
Still nothing.
Yeah. Mega Man is quite a heavy character, but that will do it.
Yeah, holds on to his limit as well. Of course, only 15 seconds to use it in this game. Unlike Smash 4, that's a safe button though.
Yep, you can't challenge that, you just have to back off and respect it.
Hey, if you've only got 15 seconds to use it, it actually doesn't feel too broken anymore.
It was pretty disgusting in 4, that's for sure.
Absolutely, movement enhancements, everything. Got all the random buffs that you didn't get in Final Fantasy, but hey, it's Smash, so, you know, let's just do whatever we want.
He just got everything in the kitchen sink thrown at him.
But of course, Sean here, that's going to be a punish, taking him from the devil 66% all the way up to 79%.
Oh, he was looking for that spike.
Gets the back air, here we go, Sean creating a bit of a lead for himself now.
Slowing down the pace of the game here. Sean just looking for an option to start something with the Metal Blade. The Ruthless not really wanting to give him a minute, just playing a very patient game.
Here we go, back on stage, whips the get-up attack. Kind of gets away with it. Oh, and that's going to be back and thrown off the stage, gets the limit. Throws it out, gets him, cashes it in. Oh wow, catches it right in the face with the back air there, and that's going to take the stock. 1-0 to Sean.
That was an interesting end to there. I didn't expect that backward hit at all. He must have jumped or upbeat into it to get hit by that.
Yeah, it looked as though he just jumped up there slightly. 1-0 Sean.
So you are correct. I did the wrong way around.
Sorry, just keeping my co-commentator right here. You know, technology's hard.
Just a bit too hard, yeah.
And there we go. You can see the scoreboard there. 1-0 to Sean. Looks as though I missed the actual stage pick there. It looked as though it was maybe Battlefield though.
And we're just sticking with the same characters. This makes total sense.
Yeah, same characters, no need. And of course, both players fighting their way here for big prizes. Oh, both players in the money here with a top 8 payout here in Aberdeen today.
Yeah.
With the number of people in the bracket and the money we have in the pot. But here we go, let's fight out. Let's see who's going to be walking away with some of that sweet, sweet cash.
They're fighting for £4 here. The loser of this going home with not even their entry.
Bam, there we go. And 35% already, making it 45. And that punish game from Cloud just so strong. Obviously a little bit weaker on this stage on the fact that the center he catches the top platform when he up Bs.
It can be safer, actually, if he like lands on top. Some characters struggle to punish it. Mega Man probably isn't one of those characters, though.
Yeah.
The up air will cover quite a lot.
Absolutely. I mean, other characters have that you know, advantage, disadvantage, whatever way you want to look at it. That happens on the stage. For example, Marth and Lucina, they both hit that top platform and not being in the middle, but usually you're using that as a punish tool. Oh, and that's going to be the Gulf Swing into a stock. And again, Ruthless off to a good start here, just like game one.
Oh, fantastic call out there. Just knowing Sean was like fall into that option, be too scared.
Absolutely need to be careful of that cross slash. 23% for a full strike. And again, there we see the downside of it, not quite connecting when players are just not quite in the right position. All of the up airs.
Doesn't get the full hit he's looking for, but it's still damaged and still safe.
And again, Sean just staying away from that cross slash there.
Definitely trying to punish it though, which is just mean you have to accept you're not going to punish on the cross slash.
Absolutely. Oh, can't parry that. Nice thing there. Nice little conversion from Sean, 125%. We're going to be looking for that kill now.
Definitely get.
Can he find it? Gets a back here, that's not going to be enough. That will though.
That's unfortunate.
I thought Sean was away to look for the footstool there for a second. Shades of Smash 4.
I was half worried the Ruthless was going to survive just off of landing on the spring from up B. Still looking pretty rough for Sean here.
Yeah, and getting worse now, 113%.
So obviously the shades of this last game, but Sean got a really nice reversal of this stock.
Again,
And managed to bring it back. Ruthless just spacing out the back here. He's got limit now, so are we going to see... He's got him off stage. And playing...
Ah, nice. Catch him. Sean beginning to pull it back a little bit here, 77%. The back air going to take it clean. That move, the power.
Just spacing each other out right now. Not too much going on, you know, pokes here and there. Dropping shield the last second, getting hit by that.
Maybe thought he was going to just cut it short, but no commits to it. Limit here needs to be careful. And there we go, that's not going to take the stock though.
Definitely a fair chunk of damage. And yeah, if you just touch Cloud's shield, if you're not safe, you're just eating that damage. I couldn't tell you what frame it is out of shield, but it's big.
Almost an awkward interaction there with the Crash Bomber, but works out for Sean. Oh, forward throw.
Good drop from the platform.
And that's going to be the stock. Sean with a mountain to climb in this last stock, but hey, we saw it last one little spike. You never know what can happen.
You can definitely bring it back. Cloud's recovery is pretty easy to exploit. Ooh, that Gulf Swing almost takes it though. A really bad spot to be above Cloud though. That up air is a really tremendous and terrifying move.
Yeah, not the absolute monster it was in Smash 4, but still very, very good.
Yeah, it's not frame trapping into itself anymore, thankfully. That is going to take it though. So we're up to a game apiece now.
Absolutely, yeah. The Gulf Swing there doing the work for Ruthless. Even in this up 1-1. He's showing hungry for more money as Ruthless wants to advance to the next round, increase his stake in that prize pool.
Well, he's wanting that petrol, man. He's travelled quite a distance.
Exactly, exactly. So what are we going to see here from a game 3? A little bit of a stage selection going on, see what Sean fancies. Hear a bit of laughing going on from the desk next to us.
Pokemon Stadium, alright.
Back to PS2.
Definitely a stage that makes sense here. Oh. I imagine it's pretty good for Mega Man. A lot of space to run around with.
Have a lot of time for Ruthless's costume choice as well. Absolutely, the original FF7 costume far superior to the Advent Children.
3, 2,
a movie that does not make any sense.
Ooh. Never seen it personally, but I'll take your word for it. And just starting off slow, but well, Ruthless racking on the percent there, just back-aiming through those pellets with not a care in the world.
Nice. Punish. Yes.
And yeah, it's part of the problem with this matchup. Cloud's massive sword can just beat away a lot of the projectiles and come right through them without trading. He has a limit, so we could see some pretty nasty damage here. Yep. Doesn't manage to shield at times, so it's not a big deal.
There we go. We have a bit more of an even first stock this game. Big swing there. As usual, limit on deck needs to be careful, and that's going to take it.
Just waiting patiently until he catches the jump. Definitely looking pretty solid for Ruthless. He's been playing really well today. What was his seed actually? 7th? Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable. He's been doing well outside of Aberdeen. This is his first trip up here, obviously, but showing he knows what he's doing here. Being one of Aberdeen's betters. Although I'm not going to write Sean out of this just yet.
Getting all the hits of the Leaf Shield here, maximum damage. Oh, unfortunate. Oh.
Really slowed the pace of the game down here.
That was the first time as well. I think we saw Ruthless there not commit to all of the hits of the side B there, trying to mix it up, and he gets away with it this time. But there's the stock for Sean, about 104% down.
See if he can leave things up a bit before he dies here. Missing a punish there, very much. He could have done something off of that dash attack. He's racking it back up again now.
There we go, 66%. Sean pulling it back. Only half a stock down, but big back air in an unfortunate position. Going to throw it out, and that's going to be untackable.
That red flash let us know he was not making it back there at all. Got a bit of a mountain to climb here, and Ruthless is just racking the damage on.
Yeah, absolutely. Putting himself in good positions. And, oh, nice delay.
I think it was pretty much the maximum he could have delayed, but that was really nicely done.
Excellent. Excellent.
Right, Sean tells us he's not out of this yet. It's not insurmountable for Mega Man to make this back.
And they're now ready for the up B punishes as well, blocking it there and getting damage of his own. No, this time no. Oh, that's going to be a stop. Oh, nice tech. Nice tech.
Still very nearly dying there. A rough spot to be.
Yeah, it has to be careful here. Cloud sitting on a big stick of limit as well. Charges it up.
Ooh, we're just waiting patiently here. Ruthless is looking for something. Ooh, managed to avoid it this time.
Good recovery.
Reads the air dodge away and gets the damage up.
Excellent.
Slowly making the way back here.
There we go, damage. This is what we saw last stock after that nice little string.
Ruthless just being very patient here. He's just shielding and waiting until he gets something, but the percent is slowly racking up on him. Back air, not going to quite take it, but very close.
Yeah, not going to get away with another one of those. That was center stage, almost killed.
And Limit is back on deck. He doesn't even need it. The back air is going to take it.
Absolutely, send him into the blast zone. Taking that 2-1, and good showing from Ruthless there. Advances himself to the next stage of the tournament.
Alright, so a little win there. So I think next... Are we going to get George Roots versus Kerbo, or is it going to be Lou versus Kingshaw?
I think it's likely that we'll see the Kerbal game first, and then we will follow up with Lou and Kingshaw and Ruthless and Kerbal.
No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like we've got Lou versus Kingshaw, then Nam versus Ruthless, and then...
Okay. Then we've got Dodgers and Kerbal. Sorry, Kerbal, I don't want to lead anyone astray. Of course, Dodgers and Kerbal seeing each other in winners' finals. And then we have on the losers' quarter side, losers' quarterfinal side of the bracket, we have Lewis v Kingshaw next, followed by Nam and your man Ruthless that you just saw win here just now.
It's been an interesting one. Lou versus Kingshaw. So Kingshaw sticking to, I assume, Kazuya for this? I don't really know, because Lou's going to be playing Banjo, probably something like that.
I think I would expect we would see Kazuya game 1 at the very least. And moving on from there, I mean, if the game doesn't go well, we might see